Hey guys, we are hanging out here backstage and I have found Chevelle. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Who do I have? What do you do in the band?
I'm the singer. My name is Pete.
How you doing, Brian? I'm Sam. I'm
How
the
you doing,
drummer.
Sam?
Yeah, I was like, you don't know who I am?
Yeah.
Well, for our viewers,
I know,
yeah.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Yeah.
Threw me for a loop there, Brian.
Holy joke around a little bit, right? So, you have an interesting habit that people might not know about.
I don't think so, but I do watch a lot of, those like mystery shows about who murdered who.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm starting to look at my wife a little weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it's always the spouse killing the
Oh,
other
yeah, it's
spouse.
always
It's very
something.
weird. It's bad right when you get married to watch those shows. But
When you were first starting out as a band, do you remember the first time you heard yourself on the radio and what that was like for you?
yeah, I do. I think it was the song Point Number One off our first album, and actually, when the DJ talked about the song, he called us Guster or some other band, and we all got pissed. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
So
it
basically,
didn't
it
make
wasn't
any
a
sense.
great experience.
Was
We're
it
like,
like-
oh wow, we're on the radio. I do believe that band sounds like Guster. Who is that band?
When did you realize that Chevelle had made it? When did you have like maybe a rock star moment where it kind of struck you, I guess?
Still waiting for it.
Still waiting for it?
Yeah. A lot of the bands that tour, especially rock bands, they're not raking it in.
Mhm.
It's like to tour takes a lot of money and time and effort, and a lot of bands are actually just scraping by.
Do you guys have any pre-show rituals?
Do we?
It's not like I know what you're asking. Like, is there sort of a hey, kind of a thing?
do this.
No, there's none of that.
Put your hand in there. And,
But our ritual is really me looking at Pete and Dean and going, "Are you ready?"
literally, that's
We're
pretty
looking
much
at
it.
Eric, our stage manager, and he's like, "You ready? Okay, let's go."
All right.
I was ready 2 hours ago. Let's go. Let's do this.
There's a lot of waiting.
There's a lot of
a lot of waiting when you're on tour. So
So much waiting. Yeah, that will be the death of us.
what's the secret as a band? You guys are probably experts at this, to passing time in a room with couches.
We do have a nice entertainment center that we bring out with us.
Oh, yeah?
You could talk about Chuck.
That's Chuck,
This is Chuck right here.
but he's not opened up yet.
Yeah.
And
You're in the shot.
what's
What do you do?
what's inside of Chuck?
All good things.
Yeah, Chuck he's got like a flat screen TV and DVD player and big speakers and all that stuff. So video games and crap, keep you busy. So
That's the secret to staying sane on the road, is Chuck.
It helps,
It
Chuck.
does,
yeah.
Everybody needs a Chuck.
What has been your never dreamed in a million years moment since this started?
A while back we did Ozfest for the second time,
Mhm.
and Sharon and Ozzy invited us over to their house.
Wow.
In the Hollywood Hills, and we showed up. We ended up watching the news with Ozzy on his couch in his little
it
room.
was me and you, Ozzy, Marilyn Manson, and
Jonathan
Jonathan
Korn.
Korn. Yeah.
Anyway, it was kind of a surreal thing. You had Manson over in the corner with his like makeup artist touching him up, and
Mhm.
they're getting very into keeping his makeup on and straight and all that crap. But it was so weird. So anyway, I never imagined that.
Did you fit in with that group, or were you kind of like?
No, I was all clean shaven, and I don't know. It was a while ago. It was probably like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So not necessarily. I think Manson said he was going to stick the microphone up my ass to I don't know, to break us in on the Ozfest tour, and I was like, we did it last year, douche. Anyway, so he's not our biggest fan. We got into a couple arguments with him.
Oh wow, and he's an intimidating guy, so that shows you got some guts, huh?
I like his music too. So
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, but he punched our door once too, and he bloodied his hand at it.
Ouch.
Yeah, our brother Joe was dating one of his dancers, and he got all upset about it.
That didn't go over well with him.
Yeah, he wasn't into that. Hands off.
When you're old and you have grandkids and you're looking back on your time as an artist and as a band, what are you going to tell them about it? What's really stood out about this whole experience for you?
Go against your parents, because that's what we did, and it worked out. No, that's not good.
Don't go to college. Drop out of school and follow your dream, and you'll be rich.
Ass backward, and don't shoot for anything too high, and you'll
Keep your
level off in the
expectations
middle
low,
there.
yeah. Do you guys? I mean, I've talked with some bands, and they said, they meet some people that are actually like scary, like I mean, they think they might actually hurt them or something.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys ever have times where you're kind of afraid for your life with maybe not just your fans, but people on the road?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a guy come up to me once and it was after the show, signing out front of the club, and the guy said, "I just got out of rehab, but I relapsed." And he's like, "I've got a gun right now," and he's like, "You hate this, you hate me," and so
He goes, "I'm going to get my gun."
yeah,
And he took off. We're
Yeah.
like, "Bye."
just what do you do?
I would be
Somebody
terrified.
says gun,
And then
you,
he drove-
you run.
And then he
you
drove
know?
by in his car back and forth on the street and taunting us. He's like,
Wow, yeah.
Do you guys enjoy the attention you get from girls?
Wow, yeah. Who wouldn't,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't you?
Definitely. But I mean, okay, but does it ever get to a point where it's a little bit ridiculous?
Sure, yeah. I mean, if you let it, sure. If you open up your dressing room door every night.
Yeah, I don't see any ladies in here. What's going on?
Yeah.
Rock touring is pretty much a sausage fest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At our shows, we got a lot
It's all
of dudes. Yeah, we gotta branch out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe do some more ballads. Sing about breakups. Is that what the girls are into?
Sing some American Idol songs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're shaking their head. Don't sing about breakups.
Yeah, there's a woman. You guys are there's one, not a complete sausage fest.
Yeah, right. Thanks for coming out tonight. You gonna stay for the show?
You're throwing off the sausage ratio. Thank you.
I go to shows quite a bit, and I see some crazy stuff. I'm sure you guys see some just wild things. I mean, is there
Yeah.
anything that stands out, maybe just from this tour that you've seen that just really caught your eye?
Yeah, yesterday this guy got backstage, ran up onto stage and dove off, tried to get into the pit to crowd surf. But he didn't quite make it, and he kind of landed. He kind of flipped over and landed on his back. You could just see him go.
I saw somebody jump off the front of the stage,
Yeah.
and then I didn't see him crowd surfing. I was like, what happened to him?
It was like 15 feet he had to jump, and there's no way he could do it. Or
Especially now.
At what point did that seem like a good idea? You gotta be wondering.
yeah, there's where the booze comes in, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, Chevelle, it's been a fun interview. You guys want to talk about the album? Tell our viewers where they can buy the single and all that good stuff?
Yeah, you can buy it anywhere. iTunes, yeah, eBay. Can you buy iTunes on eBay?
Jeez, used iTunes.
You can buy iTunes on eBay.
That's how you buy Chevelle music.
That's right.
That's how we buy it.